Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh, hi. Hi. My name is Harry. That's the name I chose for myself when I came to the UK. Well, funny story, right? I was applying for jobs when I was first in this country. Actually, not first in this country. Long story. I first came here when I was 12 with my parents. Went to school here in Northwest London. And great place to be. Grew up there, happy childhood, etc., etc. Great times, good times. And then before my 17th birthday, moved back to home country in Malawi. I was there for a few years and I came back here when I was 22 and met a girl, got married, had 2 children, yada yada yada. That's that. But that's not why I'm here today. Today I'm here for a different reason. I just want to talk about how we see life and about education and being stagnated. There's no script here, so it's just me talking about, how I'm perceiving life recently. So a change has happened in my life, and the reason the change has come about is because I've just had a major surgery. That's liver transplant surgery, after that, I suffered drug-induced psychosis, and I was in a Priory where I got treatment, and I've come out the other side with a new perspective of life. So I thought to myself, what can I do? I thought to myself, maybe I'll try one of these podcast things. I don't know how these things work, but I know I listen to a lot of people who do a lot of self-help stuff. So personally, I decided myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start reading. And then I tried to read, terrible, couldn't read because my concentration levels are terrible. I'm just not very good at it, But what I realized through that moment was that maybe I can listen, which has never been a strong suit of mine because I'm one of those people who interrupt others while they're talking. Almost like, those people who love the sound of their own voice. Well, I'm a bit like that. So I'm learning not to be like that. But through all of this, I've literally started developing, growing. Because at the age of 45, I just turned 45 last month. And at the age of 45, I realized that my life had come to a standstill, And I think some of that is because of a lot of fear, a lot of repression, a lot of emotional downplaying of myself, being stuck in the past, dwelling on, my parents didn't raise me right, or my partner doesn't do this for me, my children do this and do that and they don't do this for me, my job does this and that and that's not empowering me, my colleagues do this and that and that stopped me from doing anything. So basically I was a whiny bitch, a whiny little bitch, always whining about stuff, always never looking at myself. So I thought to myself, this has got to change. I can't become this moaning, whiny little bitch anymore. I need to take ownership of my life. Stop blaming others. Stop blaming people who seriously are just doing what they know how to do. What they do is their business. It's not my business. It's not my business to confront people. It's not my business to shoot people down. You know, it's my business to listen, take information in, use it if I need it, or not use it if I don't need it. So all in all, I've come back and I thought to myself, start learning. So I initially what I've done is I went got myself a mindfulness app and started listening to that, which was helped me sort of structure my life, you know, help me sleep and focus, etc., etc. And then I got bored of that and was having trouble sleeping, so I got myself another app, actually a podcast, not an app. And this it's a podcast, you know, it's called Stories About Nothing. So you listen to it while you sleep, it teaches you breathing techniques, and these are stories about nothing, and they help you sleep. And wow, they've worked wonders. I sleep fantastic. You know, you put this on, and I always put it on my iPhone while I was on the side of the bed, and I'm literally just listening to it, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. Here we go. What's going on? And that's that. And I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I wake up 3:40. I don't know. There's a significance about 3:40. I need to find out about that. But somebody I've been actually listening, sort of coaching, has said 5:40 is the magic number. 3:40. Sorry, apologies. So all in all, I've just started, you know, picking up bits and bobs from all over the place, you know, paying attention to things around me, you know, how to structure my life, how to plan my life, because my life has been hazy all over the place, you know, not knowing what I believe in, you know. 1 minute I'm a Christian, next minute I'm a born again Christian, next minute I'm following Islam concepts, next minute I'm following Buddhist concepts, you know, haywire, you know. Next minute I'm worried about money, next minute I'm trying to invest in something to get money, and then I'm losing some money, you know. Next minute I'm here and I'm there, but it's all become quite new to me. I feel like a young child again, you know. When I was young, I was very inquisitive, and all of a sudden I've become quite inquisitive again. What I'm finding is that because I've become quite inquisitive, I'm becoming much more receptive to what life has got to offer. I'm getting a sense of bliss and joy that I haven't had for a very long time. And that's one of the really poignant things that I can honestly say that's happening in my life. I'm joyful a lot, which is a concept that probably have become lost on me for a while, you know. But you might say, how? I know this sounds like a lot of rambling, but hopefully when someone listens to this, it will make sense to them. You know, I haven't been educated to be a speaker or anything like that. And a lot of the speaking I do is basically based on the fact that maybe I've learned it from my job as a police officer. And through that, I've learned to communicate with people of all different ages or different races and different beliefs, and you know, different sex, religion, you name it. So looking into the camera and talking to the camera is not a strange phenomenon to me. But I've all of a sudden realized I can do whatever I want. I can become whatever I want. If I wanted to become an actor, I can become an actor. If I wanted to become a millionaire, I can become a millionaire. If If I wanted to be a teacher, I can become a teacher. If I wanted to be a scientist, I can become a scientist. If I want to be an athlete, unfortunately, because of the limiting factors, age, etc., that would be tricky. But if I wanted to, I could do it because it's a challenge and I could pursue it. Whether I'll be a successful athlete is another story, but I can become whatever I want. If I want to write a book today, I can write a book and people will read it. That's as simple as that. And that's what's so amazing, you know? So right now what I'm doing is I'm learning from all sorts. So I'm learning from the Bible, I'm learning from gurus, I'm learning from people in spirituality, I'm learning from relationship experts, I'm learning from sex experts, I'm learning from money experts, I'm learning from people I talk to on a daily basis. I'm learning from friends, I'm learning from family, I'm learning from the universe, from the trees, the grass. Just by observing, I'm learning. I'm learning from my own car. Yeah? Learning from music. Learning never stops. And that's the thing, fundamentally, what was happening to me. I stopped learning, I stopped acquiring knowledge. It's almost as if my cup was full and I thought I know everything, which is absolute nonsense. You don't know anything. You are an infant and you need to soak up the wealth of knowledge that's out there. And that's the best way to do is read books. In my case, listen to audiobooks. And observe people and pay attention. That's what's most important. One of my biggest struggles has been chasing wealth, wanting to be a millionaire. And I used to dream about it since I was a kid. I want to be a millionaire. I remember me and my brother talking to how we're going to have our cars, you know, the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, because I've got two brothers. And how I'd have this massive enterprise or be CEO of some sort, you know. But one of the things I didn't have was a plan on how that was going to happen. I don't know if maybe I just thought it was a miracle, or maybe I'll win the lottery or something like that. But in order to achieve these things, you need to think, to believe you can do it. And then the process will become clear as you believe it in what you must do. But I don't want to chase those things anymore. What I want to do is I want to give. I want to give back. So for my learning, I'll give back to you. I'll be learning and I'll give back to you. And if you like it, you can subscribe to my channel. If you don't like it, you don't have to subscribe to my channel. If you like it, you can boop, tick that little box, like. If you don't, it's up to you. But I hope that through the next process, I can do more of these and share with you my life journey of learning. Until next time, have a fantastic day. Peace, love, and joy.